on Google, see what's going on. I'm looking on Google. One by one, let's go and analyze it. Google. Alright. So Google got a rejection at right here where the circle is. We got rejection. There's the horizontal trend line, sloping resistance. We got rejection. Then we have another sloping resistance. Then we got rejection. We going diagonally down. So it's called. There is no buyer to find up here. So we have no buyer here also. We have more seller lining up. And that's why Google is getting rejection. And Google is testing 105. So the pressure on the Google is downward, which is right here 102.52. So keep in mind for the Google, the technical looks like this. Now what do you guys think for earnings? So what happened to the last quarter earning on Google? Their EPS expected $1.23, 68 billion was the revenue reported. So they also missed that. So if this time Google Google is expecting higher than the previous one. So if Google missed that, man, look like guys Google in trouble. Okay, so where Google is heading, look right here, these are the price point, and I think this earning can bring back Google to fill the gap right here. So Google can go and fill the gap, which is $96.93, guys, if this chaos happens. Literally something is going to happen, I feel like that. So Google can go there. As you can see, we have the support, various support. Why? Because the earnings are. So let's take a look at their balance sheet. Google. Okay, I'm gonna analyze, guys, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Apple, and Meta. Okay, in this earnings. So if you have any questions, just let me know. We're gonna analyze those 5 stocks, what I think, so that way we have it recorded on YouTube. Alright, so this is Google. So forward P ratio is 18 times, 19 times asking on it. So based on the EPS, what do I think? Let me see. I don't want to see that yearly, but I want to see something real quick. Okay, so hold on. Let me add it up. Let me calculate myself, and then I can tell you. So right now the Google EPS is expected is $1.26. So 1.27 into 4.
Look at Amazon.
Look at Amazon for what happened? Oh, look at right there. Drop.
This is all recorded video during the live session, so.
But now it just dropped.
So what happened? Yet a lot of things to discuss today, and I'm gonna analyze the bottom of the market or not. Market.
Josh, Amazon, it's because
Walmart. You forgot his name here on your account.
Let me finish the Google, guys. I don't want to talk about Walmart.
About the different earnings, then it's too much consuming time. So revenue, look at the revenue of the Google, 270 billion revenue, guys. Okay, look at that total cash. So understand 270 billion revenue a year. Okay, it's a big elephant right here. So this is the revenue they used to make last year, previous 4 quarters. Okay, keep thing in mind, previous 4 quarters. So what was the EBITDA they were making? What's the EBITDA? EBITDA is earning before interest, taxation, depreciation, amortization. 95 billion, almost like 100 billion, right? So what percentage profit Google was making last 4 quarters? Google was making, guys, 35% profit, 40%, almost 38 to 40% net profit. Remember, after all this net profit, almost close to 40% net profit Google used to make, right? But now remember, the bigger the elephant, the bigger the stomach, bigger to feed. This company has a lot of revenue coming out of different countries, right? You know that, right? Different country has a lot of different revenue coming out. So when they make money in Indian rupees or Chinese, I don't know, not the Chinese, but Japan or they make in euro, they So if they are making 38 to 40% profitability, and they need to convert into dollar, and if they are making over their profit after doing all expenditure of 40%, and if that currency is down 40%, then this company making $0. You get it? So when they want to bring that dollar into US, they have to convert that local currency into dollar, so they get hit. So when they calculate, they assume that, hey, me for this next quarter or this quarter, we're gonna make 40% profit after all expenditure, but the dollar going up, because this is where they are making mistakes. All the big company, they do not analyze how to analyze, like why I said Amazon is a bigger failure. If this big company, how can you go and blow up your money just because huge demand in the market in 2020, 2021, and you thought, oh wow, we're gonna have a crazy demand, and just go keep opening subleasing everywhere, and keep trying to get all inventory pile up, and then you don't analyze macro level that what could happen to the, demand cannot sustain the all time, every day, every year, every cycles, right? You got to have that kind of somebody who can really deep dive and analyze. They did not do that, and that's what I've been saying this, right? If they don't do that, what would happen? They will be in a big trouble, because you are a big elephant. When you are a big elephant, you have to take certain decisions, and when those decisions are bad, you are locked in. You know what is locked in means? You have no choice but to suffer. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. So we're gonna go one at a time here, guys. The content which I'm providing it to you guys is $1 million worth content. Slowly I will reveal. So focus on things what I'm talking about, because those contents, each and every little thing is very important to understand. Otherwise you'll be thinking, I just want to hear what will be the Google price for earning. That's not the right way to analyze, guys. Participate in what I'm speaking, participate in technical, financial and everything, then you would understand how this works. So that way you don't lose money, when you're taking certain decision, and then you believe what I'm speaking, you will also find out more, right? So I'm trying to show you numbers, I'm gonna show you varieties of the things, okay? So over here you can take a look at the total cash is $133 billion. So they're not gonna go bankrupt, right? We can see $133 billion. They have cash in hand. They have tons of, look at their balance sheet, $133 billion cash in hand. So they have tons of money, and they have a debt is 28. So 5:1 ratio. They have cash versus debt. Excellent balance sheet if you take a look at this way. But if you take a look at the future, this company would have a really tough time, because they have a lot of international income. I don't see here international income, but I know that they have a worldwide income coming in, because Google is all around the world, right? Everybody go and search on Google, and they have the income in different foreign currencies. So that's where they have the income coming in. I don't see here what are the percentage, so I cannot answer that question. But I can definitely see that these getting impacted. Why? Because we have to keep eyes in here. Right? So we have to look at that dollar. Dollar is gaining the ground every time, right? So depends on whichever currency they are doing business. They all are down against the dollar. You know that euro, right? So let's take a look at the USD. What is it? Right here, US dollars. Look at that, right? We are now pretty much close to the dollar right now. So then US dollar versus here. So how much we gained right now? Let's just to give you ideas, guys. So for example, if the Google was doing the price, let's take a look at it. How much? 23% right now. So if you from here to here, within 2 months, 3 months, look at that, 22%. So that means every time dollar gains the ground, right now they are losing 22%, 21% right now value. So if whatever the revenue Google has generated in Europe, in all these 35 countries, 50 countries in Europe, they have to convert into dollar, they'll be losing this much value, guys. These are the things nobody discussing. Nobody knows anything. They don't want to discuss. They just gonna go and talk anything, whatever they want to talk, to generate all the followers, and then just listen to their all whatever they need to speak, right? But I'm just giving you point to point. This is what's gonna happen, and it's happening. All right. So this 22%, I'm gonna show you exact number. You can see right in front of your eyes. So this is so many countries in Europe, just like that Asian countries, and so different several places where Google is losing money. And in that case, what would happen is now Google earning will be vulnerable. I'm just showing you right here from May, right here. This is the quarter is coming in now, and that's why I'm super duper bearish on Google. Today I said Google and Amazon. Remember I said Google and Amazon. These can pull the rug down. So what is my Josh rug down? Right here, Netflix. It's called rug. When we sleep in the morning and wake up in the morning, and then you stock was $500, and then you wake up and earning comes out and something happens, and then stock 50, 60, $100 goes down 20%, 30%, 10% stock goes down. That's the big time money people lose. The billions of dollars people lose, right? That's called pull the rug and found no floor. Look at that no floor gap. No floor. Look at these floors. You wake up and Bill Ackman bought a stock here at 300, and he said, "Oh, his stock is cheap. Let me buy it 350." He bought it 350, and guess what? He hold on to another month or two, and then guess what? Earning came out, and horrible earning, and there's $400 stock become 250. Overnight you wake up and you become 250. So what does it mean? You wake up, rug pulled and found no floor means you wake up in the morning, you only have nothing but when you lose tons of money. This is what exactly happened, right? So that's what I am right now telling you guys. Never happened with the Google. Why? Right here. Never happened with the Google so far. If you look at the chart, you don't see any gap down and going crazy. But that balance sheet is excellent. Lot of people have parked the money into here. Why? Because of this. Remember what I'm speaking right now. Whatever I'm speaking, you will see when the earning comes out. Because of these, all the dummies, I don't want to say dummies, man, but big institutions, they believe, hey, Google will not go bankrupt. So because they have tons of cash, I'm going to go invest money into it. I'm going to park my money into Google. And why? Because all the big media, you know what they say? You have to stay in course. While stock is going down or while stock is going up, you have to be in course. That's what they are brain feeding you. And what happened is many institutions and all the 401ks and all, they do not know how to manage. They just want to you know what, I'm going to hang in, it's going to come back. So they are holding hope, right? That goes, nobody has the stomach to hold it until it keep going down, right? Doesn't mean that Google not going to come back. It can come back, but maybe 2 years, 5 years. This is the cycle I have gone through before. That hey, it can go. Recession comes. It always takes, based on the history, always takes 5 years to come back to the same level where it was before recession, after recession. Anyway, so I'm not gonna go into this, but $133 billion people think, oh wow, this is a good balance sheet. Let me go and invest, and people invest the money, and guess what? Now, my only one thing I'm telling you about Google, which I just showed you about the currency war going on, and that war is all about the dollar gaining the ground. And that's a disadvantage for many U.S. company who is dealing in the worldwide. And that's what I can see here, because based on previous earning, this time dollar was not down, guys. This earning, dollar was not situation at that time. This is when March end, right? Everything game started in May, right? Because we started raising the rates, and that's what started. Now guess what would happen, guys? I feel like Google will have I don't know, scared, I don't know, do things, man, but I am feeling. That's what I've been shorting Google last few days, and you notice that I've been saying that Google. So it's up to you, but I feel like, man, this rug can be pulled. Now nobody will talking what rug can be pulled on a Google. They are super bullish on Google. Any spaces you go, they're gonna talk. Same thing, Google was here, remember? Google was here, somebody, Gurdeep, I forgot his name, maybe Gurdeep, I guess. He's the one who said, hey Josh, I'm very thankful to you. I sold my Google and I recovered my loss, but he traded something. Netflix he saw shorted and he made money out of it. Google was here at that time because we split now, remember? So Google was here, and that, look at that, since then Google going down, right? And I feel everybody thinks that Google is a good buy right here, but you need to have a strength to analyze, guys. People do not have it. I think that hey, Google can go to here, right here, 102 and 96, right here, and my price, if the recession comes, we can go and cash $84. Okay, so this is what I said, guys. I could be wrong, guys. You have to do your due diligence and do your proper homework based on what I said. Do not trade. Remember, based on what I said, again disclaimer guys, do not trade like that. This is my own thesis of thinking. I could go wrong, I could be anything, but I'm just a small guy who's trying to analyze and describe. Okay, this is what I can talk about the Google.